Hello guys, so today let me introduce with you guys a very basics beginner tutorial to work with one very popular and powerful services in Azure. It's a Azure Storage account, and in specific we are going to work with the Azure container, how we can create a container in an n8n automation workflow, how can we generate an image using the AI agents and DALL image generations, and then how can we upload the image in at a blob, and then how we can clean up it. So let's start. Let's dive into this interesting step. Okay, so but before we start, so we need to do one single thing, that we need to configure Azure credential, right? So you need to create the Azure storage credential to be able to work with the blob storage with the container. So let me walk you through the very basic step to configure the Azure credential. So let's say you have the Azure account, and then you log in and access to the console. And of course you need the subscription to create a resource on Azure, right? Is the basic stuff in Azure, so I'm not going to this is not like Azure training. So let's go directly to create a storage account. So in n8n you are not able to directly create a storage account. You can only control the container and the blob with the built-in node. So before we want to start, we need to create a storage account first. So let's click create a resource. Storage account, and then let's create a storage account. So I have subscription here, the resource group, the name is demo n8n1. okay, and region, let's select Southeast Asia. You can select any region that you want, but for me I will select Southeast Asia. And then the service will be Azure Blob Storage. Okay, redundant will be zone redundant for cheap. Okay, keep it at default. We need public access, so it's not a best practice for the production, but it's just the demo, so this be fine. Okay, next one, keep it at default informations. Keep it at default, and then create. So it will take a while to create a storage account, right? So let me pick the existing storage account that I already have here, and then you go to navigate down in the sidebar and then select security and networking, and from here we have access key, right? So there are two ways of accessing create a credential for Azure storage account, but the most easiest way to using the storage account name and a key, right? So you find the access key and then copy the storage account name, and then you go to your n8n workflow and you can create, right? So create a new Azure storage account with account name and a key. You can grab it from here. You can either key 1 or key 2. You can click so and copy the key and put it here, and then you are good to go. Okay, so this workflow have before we start the workflow, there will be an edit field that you can set the container name. Okay, so the container, for my case I set it Tungchen demo n8n, and then it will go to create container. For the create container we use the built-in node from n8n. It means which is the create container, and with this one we need to have the storage Azure storage account credential, and then the resource is container, and then the operation it creates, and we need to fit into the container name, which is config in the edit field. Okay, and then we can execute step, and it will create the store container with container name. So let me check if I already have it or not. Storage browser, and then blob container. Well, yeah, so I need to delete it first. Let me delete this. Okay, delete, so then I can run the workflow again, and then run create a container. Oh, so it's being deleted. It's better to add it here and then one. Okay, execute step, and then we click create container. Okay, good. And then I have the symbol agent that will generate a prompt to fit into the DALL OpenAI like generate image not. So yeah, click, so it will generate, basically this just generate prompt, and it prompt will fit into the like image generation, and it will generate an image. First to testing in the real world scenario, you can like customize the prompt based on your needs, like create a book cover, like YouTube thumbnail, or like whatever it is. And then yeah, you can see that the image had been created with the prompt, right? 1.83 megabyte. And then yeah, and then from here we continue to create blob, right? Create blob using the built-in node. So the credential, the resource is blob. Okay, the operation it creates. So and then the container, so we put the container name. Okay, and the container name we get it from the edit field here. So just drag it here. Okay, and then the blob name can be anything, right? But it need to follow the Azure conventions. So if you want to know the Azure convention for blob name, search it. Okay, and from binary data, so generate image like is data. Okay, so that execute it. Okay, it successfully upload, and then we can using the get many blob like not with the resource if blob and operation get many to execute and get it. Okay, so we get it here at an image png image name data, and then if we check the storage browser here, we can see the container has been created, the blob have been uploaded. Yeah, where I get. So next step, let's clean it up with a delete blob. So the resources e blob and the operation e delete. So the container we can get it by ID, and actually the container name that we set here in the edit field, and the blob also is the name of the blob that we get in the previous step. So we can execute the delete. Okay, successfully. So let's get back and refresh. So it's gone. Yeah, very good. And of course we can from here we can run the the resource. So is container, the operation in get many, and we get the container here, and then we can run the container delete container Azure not with like the resource container and the operation it deletes, and then we need to get fit the container name here that we get in the previous node. Okay, and then let me execute it. Okay, and the container has been request. Actually, like when you running it, the request to delete the container will be sent to Azure, and then it will take a little bit time for Azure to process it. So let's back to the storage browser and click refresh blob container. Yeah, and you can see that the container is now gone, so we can't see it anymore. So yeah, so it's pretty much basics and fundamental workflow. That's a template that allow you to like interact with the that allow your the n8n workflow to interact with the Azure container and Azure Blob Storage, and it's also in the video I walk you through the step to create and config the Azure storage account credential from like create the storage account and grab their credential in the Azure console to like how to configure it in the n8n workflow. So yeah, thank you very much for watching my video, and then like I hope to see you in the next video with like all the helpful information how to build and create the n8n automation workflow to support your like business operation. Thank you so much.